What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your edition, today's edition of Football Menace Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. We're lucky to be streaming live on two platforms at the same time. And today, what we have, the Chelsea transfer news, the Chelsea transfer bombshell, as I always like to call it. Jhon Duran, Aston Villa's second striker, who plays second fiddle to Oli Watkins, has been heavily linked with Chelsea, and apparently there is a negotiation going on at this moment, and Chelsea are trying to get him over the line. And also, do not forget Dominic Solanke, another Chelsea, true and true Chelsea player who was on really has been on top of his game for the past two seasons now. This ended season, he was all guns blazing. He was scoring, I think, over 50 goals in all competition, if my mind can set me right. Yes, he scored lots of goals for, Premier League giant or team Bournemouth. But can Chelsea get him over the line? He has a release clause of 56 million, apparently, and that's what Chelsea have to trigger to be able to get Solanke to the football club. And we all know where the football club stands at this moment in time. The club is looking for a prolific Premier League experienced striker, and Dominic Solanke takes the box. He's got all those qualities that Chelsea will need. Should Chelsea bring in an Cobham Academy graduate to be able to help the problem that Chelsea are facing right now, which is goal scoring? And we all rely on Nicholas Jackson, but is he the guy to take Chelsea to the next level? As we also look into breakdown and look into the release clauses and the nitty-gritty holding Duran. If Chelsea really have to bring Duran, that's it worth it? Is he the right striker to come in and help Chelsea to the next level? And also, don't forget to drop your comments in. Send your comments as they come in, and I'll be the honor, like I said, to read the comments for you and share everything on the platform as we debate and share our opinion on this current transfer that is that a lot of Chelsea fans have interest in. Duran, young player, very young. I think it's within 20 years, if I can remember. And Solanke has a lot of Premier League experience and also matured in the league. So we will look into this. So stay in there. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back just in a second. Bonjour, they say it in French language. Bonjour, I don't know what Spanish people will say, but anyway. But bonjour, welcome back again, folks. Welcome back to another edition of Football Menace Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media YouTube channel. We are live on this platform. We don't do this. We barely stream live at this time, but we are live. We got two streams today, so we have to do this earlier so we can get the other stream later on in the evening. and wherever you found yourself, either UK or Africa, Asia, or whatever your time is. Probably the second stream will be a bit late, but yeah, I'm here. I'm joined here by my co-host as usual, legend, Chelsea FC legend, Stevie G. Welcome back again. How was your night?
It was all right. I mean, when I ended up leaving the stream, just went to start listening to music and stuff like that. Just sort of put the mind into a mode ready to fall asleep, to be honest.
Yes, Stephen. Last night we were discussing. We had big up to you, Makim, watching this live on YouTube. He says big up knee, big up the big up the Chels. Absolutely, Makim. I hope you enjoy your rest of your day at work, and then take it easy. Safety first, bro. Safety first. Looking out for you. Hope I can see you in the evening. All right. So yeah, Stephen. Yesterday we were on the show. Last night when this news broke out, but because we did talk about it a little bit, but because it wasn't the topic of the night, we couldn't get more on it. But yeah, today we brought the topic up regarding Jhon Duran. Jhon Duran, the bad boy, I call him. And, we have another one called Dominic Solanke, both linked to join Chelsea. Why do we need these two players, Stephen?
Let me start off by saying the fact that if it was between the two,
yeah,
I'm taking Dominic Solanke. Dominic Solanke has played at this level for longer. He's older. He's about 26 or something like that, if I remember correctly. He's played in the Premier League. He's played in the Champions League for Chelsea. He's played I think he's played in the Europa League and also in the Championship as well. My point is, senior football, he's got experience, whereas Duran doesn't. Duran, in terms of Premier League, if you isolate only as Premier League, he's played about 600 minutes. He's 20 years old, though, so that needs to be
into account. How many games?
Huh?
How many games?
Off the top of my head, I don't know, but I know that
about 30 games.
This season, it was about, what did I say? About 23 this season, something like that. But he played a few the season before for like a total of like 150 to 200 minutes, something like that. So, yeah. But then you're back up to Ollie Watkins, so you're not going to play much anyway because Watkins is just so good for Aston Villa. And I'm also not sure that Duran fits the style of Unai Emery either. I think one thing I will say is that there's all this talk of 40 million. I'd be very surprised if it ended up being 40 million. I think it ended up being less if the deal does get done. Because, end of the day, a second striker, 20 years old, as in the backup striker, yeah? 20 years old, barely played in the Premier League in terms of the minutes he's actually got. Not done much with the minutes he has got in the Premier League, really. And also the fact that at the end of the day, right, what grounds is there for us to pay that? There's nothing. If he's worth 40 million, Jackson's worth about 4 times that.
I mean,
that's not a joke.
Worth 80 right
that's
now.
Not a joke. I'm actually being serious when I say that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if you compare the numbers already, but I mean, you can't use it against him. He didn't get that many game time.
I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming Villa for such a silly asking price.
Right.
You can't blame the player. Look, I don't want him. That's not his fault, right? He's the second choice to a very good striker. It's not his fault that he's the target that's been chosen by our sporting directors. Probably not the only target. Let's clear that up before there's any meltdown from anybody, right? I'm sure we're talking about others as well. And if I'm completely honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we're trying to get him for a cheaper deal, maybe about 20, 25 million, to then maybe go for someone else as well. But the one thing I will say is if you do get him for cheaper, say around 20, 25 million, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I'd argue the fact that you're going for someone so inexperienced, that was a bit of a difficult one this morning. Well, the fact that you're going for someone so inexperienced shows that you trust Nicholas Jackson to be your starter, is the way that I'm looking at it.
So what, from what I'm also looking at it, is they're trying to get a backup, someone that will just support him, will have a different way, different idea of playing, and see if that can help if Jackson is not getting the goals. Or maybe Jackson cannot be playing all competitions. And we've seen what is happening with other players that has been used for 3 seasons consistently. Saka is one big example that you can use to. One big example that we can all see. Saka has been played, dragged all over the ground for the past 2 seasons, and he's breaking down. We didn't see the best of Saka this season. And I'm sure if Saka has that kind of performance that he put up 2 seasons ago, Arsenal would have won the Premier League this season. But Saka's performance,
well, hopefully it shows up in the summer.
yeah, hopefully it does. But big up to Maya, said he played 25 games, 5 goals. So according to Maya, he said 25 games, 5 goals, and
I was close. I said 23.
Yeah, I even said three goals, but in 10 matches or something. But anyway, he's a bench woman for 40 million striker. That is too much money. Who can we go for in the market for the striking position besides Duran? And there are players there. Maya, there are players there. Steven and I know there are players over there. But up to, if the owners want to bring in top
directors
or probably sporting directors are also looking
at. Actually, let me correct myself. Sporting directors and Egbali.
Right. I mean, sporting directors, I'm sure they will go on and try and bring in top players. Have
you seen our sporting directors?
Does Egbali want those players in? I don't know. I know Gilchrist is right there, right? Sesko is out of the picture. Gilchrist is right there. Yesterday, someone was even talking about another player in the Bundesliga who's also scoring so many goals. I can't remember the name, but I'm sure Maya said someone like that or somebody else.
It wasn't Gerasai, was it?
Gerasai.
Is it the Bundesliga? How do you say it? I can't remember how you actually
say it. Is it the Bundesliga?
Huh? Yeah,
yeah, probably that's him.
Guy that I mentioned a month or a few weeks ago that has like a 17 million release clause.
If I can remember, there are a lot of players there, and it's all about going to look and bringing the players in. But why are we going for Duran? This guy is a bench woman, like Maya said. He hasn't really showed much that he can come in and be the guy that will lead Chelsea Football Club. Over the years, this one I'll go back to Roman Abramovich years. I know those years are not there anymore. I'm a very, very realistic person. I can see the picture. I don't dwell on Roman Abramovich days anymore because it's not relevant. It's not there. You look in the future, what's ahead of us. But if during those days, if we are going for a striker, we're going for a proven striker. But I'm not so sure about Duran. Okay, he scored some brilliant goals. But is he the guy coming to? Is he an upgrade? Steven, is he an upgrade to Jackson? Or is he a low grade? It doesn't look like it's an upgrade to Jackson, Steven.
This is what I'm saying though. I don't think it'd be 40 million. Like, I genuinely don't. I think that's just a load of rubbish that's been put out in the media. I do think it'd be more around 20 to 25 million if I was to guess. But I could be wrong. This isn't anything sourced or anything. This is just my opinion. My opinion is it'd be more towards 20, 25 million if we do get him. And maybe we go for someone else on top of that. Who knows? Hopefully we do. Because I don't want Duran and Jackson to be the 2 options we have. Although you could make an argument that if we needed to, we could put in Kunku there.
Kunku. I don't know the idea behind it. I know we have a lot of players up front, but I don't know the idea behind Duran and all right, Stevie, Dominic Solanke. He's got lots of experience, and he knows Chelsea. He's a Chelsea true and true, but he graduated from the academy like the others, Tammy Abraham, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and then what's his name again? The center back that played for AC Milan. All of these players,
Tomorrow.
Tomori. He knows the team, the club very well.
And Loftus-Cheek.
And Loftus-Cheek, yeah, I did mention him.
I didn't hear Loftus-Cheek. I just heard you
I said
say
Ruben
about the
Loftus-Cheek.
centre back at AC Milan.
I said Ruben Loftus-Cheek, Tommy Abraham, and the centre back at AC Milan and the others. But
yeah, see, I heard you say Abraham, and I heard you say the centre back. I didn't catch the one about Ruben, so that's my bad.
That's okay. All right. So Maya said Joe Shields should find out someone experienced at least 8 standby for Jackson. Be average. Absolutely, it's a standby, but that is not cool. I'd rather go for Solanke. I'm sure he comes with a hefty price, 65. Yeah. From what
he's got
and I know
clause
now, it has a release clause of 65 million. Maya, would you bring him? 65 million. Chelsea
if it's between the two, I'm taking Solanke, as I said at the start of the stream, because he's the proven option. It's a lot of money, but I would take him over Duran because I know what to expect from him. And also, he's just had his best Premier League season he's ever had. And he's at Bournemouth. So you'd expect better service, more goals if he was to come to Chelsea.
And he's going to get better service. Yeah, just like you said. You just said it, and I'm saying it again. Better service, better crossing, and he's good. He's good in the air, and he's good in the ground, both feet. He's good with both feet, right, Steven? I know he's a right-footed. He's right-footed, right?
I always forget. I really do. I don't know.
Right-footed, but he's good with both feet. All right, guys. So we have a poll down there: Jhon Duran to Chelsea, Dominic Solanke to retain, or Solanke's retain. Which transfer would excite you the most? So yeah, I've seen that we got 6 votes at this moment, and a lot of people said Jhon Duran, Steven. Jhon Duran, 6 votes and more, 33% on Jhon Duran. And I don't know why they don't want Dominic Solanke. Is it because he's a Cobham graduate?
No idea. But at the end of the day, like I said, I don't think Duran will be the price he is. I think that's just paper talk. You know how it is. But genuinely, say we take the paper talk to be true, even though I'd say 98%, I don't think it'll be that price. I just think it's paper talk, right? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. At the end of the day, don't affect me. Don't change my life, right?
No, it doesn't.
But my point is, if we take the paper talk to be true for a second, then for 25 million more, you get someone who not only came through your academy, so would help you with your homegrown quota for Europe, yeah, because you need a certain number of players that are trained at your club, but he's also more experienced, coming off his best season he's ever had in the Premier League as well. He'll get better service here. He's known in terms of you know what to expect from him. You don't know what to expect from Duran because there's such a small sample size.
I think Marcus Thuram just signed a new contract. He just moved to Inter Milan.
He went to Inter last summer on a free transfer, isn't he?
Yeah, he just moved to Marcus Thuram just moved to Inter Milan. You can't get him right now. He did. Yeah. Maya said the guy. So what about Ivan Toney? Because he is in the market at this moment. Ivan Toney has been dodgy. Ivan Toney has been dodgy right now. You can't trust Ivan Toney. Since he returned from his suspension, he hasn't been banging in goals. I think he had 1 penalty, if I can remember.
He had a few goals at the start when he came back, I think. And then I think we touched on it before. He then went on a drought of about 10 or so games where he just didn't score towards the end of the season.
And also you have to put into consideration Ivan Toney's age is not what Chelsea's looking for.
I
At
mean,
least,
supposedly we're not looking at 25 and under now, right? Oh, well done. You signed someone who's 26 and going to be 27 at the start of the season. Congratulations. But now we're looking at a 20-year-old striker. So we're back to what we were doing after getting one on a free transfer that weren't 25 and under.
I think
These
the
sporting
policy
directors are doing my head in.
the policy still it stays at 25 and under, but they just want to add one to it to confuse the supporters. Like what we said is what we're really doing. You get what I'm trying to say? We say this and we want to stick to our guns. We want to stick to what we said and follow up. So,
bro, the sporting directors are doing my head in, man. If they actually, like I said, I don't think it happened, but I need to keep emphasizing if and stuff like that so that it makes the point clear whenever I'm on about it, right?
Right.
If they were to pay 40 million for Duran, they deserve to get sacked on the spot. People might think that's harsh, but at the end of the day, you don't pay 40 million for someone who's not very proven, who's got like 600 Premier League minutes. You don't do that. That is called dumb business. You're meant to be a businessman, yeah? And you go out and do something dumb like that? Nah, can't have that.
Steven, do you think that the Alvarez link is not going to happen? And they're thinking if it happened, it means that the minutes that Jackson will be getting will be limited. Is that why the Alvarez deal will not happen?
I don't know if the Alvarez deal would happen or not, to be honest, because he's young. He would want game time, bit like Cole Palmer, ironically, as we touched on before. But I don't know what they're thinking right now. Like, I really have no clue what is going on in these guys' heads. And to be honest, it's a scary thought if this is what we're doing and just gone, oh, he ain't worked, so let's go and pay silly money for some guy who's not proven.
I agree, Steven. Guys, we just have 8 minutes. We just came on real quick to discuss this. You got 8 minutes to hop off the show, and then hopefully we can be right back again. If not, I don't know. Steve, you got my message?
No. On StreamYard or thing? Oh, yeah, got it. Yeah. So then you can have the thing before the later one, innit?
Yeah. Something like that. Someone else. Okay, a lot of people say someone else. 71% of the vote says someone else. And who is that else? Alvarez or who? Time will tell.
I was one of the people that said someone else.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh,
okay.
Forget it. But yeah, I went for someone else. What's your vote, bro?
I went for I wasn't thinking very well. I went for Duran.
Okay, now I'm scared.
I wasn't thinking very well, so I went for Duran until I started thinking very well. I was like, I've already cast my vote.
This is a bit late to remember.
Yeah, I can take it back. I wish I can take it back.
It is what it is. Okay, so away from what you did vote, right?
Yeah.
What would your vote be? Like, would it still be Duran or would it be different?
If I have to change it now?
Yeah.
I'm going for different. I know. Yeah, I'll go for Alvarez.
Okay, so you're going someone else.
Someone else, yeah.
Okay. So we're both the same line of thinking then. Like I said, I'd go for someone else, but if it's between the two, then I'm taking Solanke.
Maya said he went for someone else too. Why don't people want Solanke? He's scoring goals. People still don't trust him.
Wasn't he one of the top scorers in the Prem?
Yeah.
I need to look this up. I swear he got like 18 goals or something in the Prem.
He got a lot of goals, and I was saying that is it because he's coming from Chelsea Academy? Is that Academy thing? That's where no one's I mean, people don't respect him.
Dominic Solanke got 19 goals, so I was one off on my prediction.
Yeah.
Solanke got so Haaland got 27, Palmer got 22, Isak got 21, Foden got 19, Solanke got 19, Ollie Watkins got 19, Salah got 18, Son got 17, Bowen got 16, Jean-Philippe Mateta of Crystal Palace got 16 as well.
He too started banging the goals a bit too late.
Mm-hmm. But if we look at just the forwards, yeah, he's the third highest scoring forward, joint with Watkins. He's ahead of Salah. So there's that. But yeah, I mean, can't exactly complain. If I quickly try and get up his stats from season to season, where is it? This is difficult because I'm using a website at the moment that I normally use the app of. So yeah, this is the first season where he's really performed in the Premier League, Solanke, but he's still proven in the Prem, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like before this season, he'd never got more than 6 Premier League goals. And this season, which last season was his best at 6 in the Prem, yeah? This season, he shot up to 19. Got to say it's impressive, surely, right?
Maya, what would it take Watkins over Solanke? Watkins is too old. He's almost 29 years old, just like Evan Tony. You're not going to have him for a long period of time. So in the other way, longevity, he won't be there. A long period of time, he's not going to be there. Probably like 2 seasons with Tony.
But
Same
also,
thing with the
Watkins also just extended. I don't even know what word I use. I think I sort of mixed extended and signed, and it just became signed. Created my own word. But not too long ago, I think it's in the last 12 months, he signed a new deal. So they're gonna want silly money for him. I say silly money. By silly money, I mean about the same as what Gyökeres's release clause is probably, which is about 80 million. And I don't want to be paying 80 million for Watkins. I like Watkins, but not for 80 mil.
Great. Well said. That's Stephen G. Guys, we literally have, I think, about 3 minutes to end the stream today.
Yep.
Just literally 3 minutes to end the stream. So, guys, if you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, yeah, we'll be back again a bit later. I think Bournemouth had a tactic system for Solanke, which really fits him into their side. But I don't know about Chelsea. If Chelsea have that same tactics to play, do they have any? I mean, Enzo Maresca, I see a lot of promises, little things that he can do for this young team, because he's already studying the team. He's trying to mobilize and organize his style and make sure he keeps the right players. And I think that there's a lot of quality in our team that it will help Maresca's job easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it will make his job very, very easy.
Bro, he had the most depressing holiday, you know.
Graham Potter. I mean, not Graham Potter. Mauricio Pochettino.
Bro, he had the most depressing holiday.
Well, what do you mean?
His holiday was watching Chelsea games, analysing them, basically. That was what his holiday was.
It's crazy. All right, guys, we have just literally 1 minute, and we call it off. 1 minute, we just jump into, discuss this Duran link and Solanke face max link. That's all we're here to do today. Not much, but we got
for this one anyway.
Yeah, we have about less than 20 seconds, and then we'll call it today. So, guys, it's been nice. Maya, I'll be back again. Maya will be back again a bit later. Take care. I always say Leo Desperando and Stephen G.
Hang on to hope.
Yes, we'll be back again later. Bye for now, guys.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV.